Let me describe your Monday morning. You open your laptop, you check email, you check Slack, you check maybe your project management tool. You might even check social media. But there's one tab you don't open, one login you skip, one number you avoid: your bank balance, your P&L, your actual financial reality. Does that sound familiar? Here's what I've learned working with hundreds of founders. Almost everyone avoids their numbers, and almost no one talks about it. It's the dirty secret of entrepreneurship. You're running a company, sometimes a multi-million-dollar company, and you're terrified to look at the financial statements. So let's talk about it. Let's name what's actually happening. The avoidance shows up in 100 small ways. You check your bank balance instead of your P&Ls because the bank balance feels real and the P&L feels like a foreign language. You wait until your accountant sends the monthly report and then you skim it, nod, and file it away without really understanding what it says. You know you should look at the numbers more often, but you tell yourself you'll do it when things calm down, when you have more time, when you're ready. And underneath all of it, it's fear. Fear of what you'll find. Maybe you're not actually profitable. Maybe that big client is masking a broken business model. Maybe the cash runway is shorter than you thought. Fear of feeling stupid. The numbers don't make sense to you, and asking questions feel like admitting you don't know what you're doing. You are the CEO. You're supposed to know this stuff. The fear of being exposed. If you really looked at the numbers, you might have to face that things aren't as good as you've been telling yourself, or your team, or your spouse. So you don't look. And in the short term, that feels easier. But here's what avoidance actually costs you. It costs you decision quality. Every decision you make without financial data is a guess. Hiring, pricing, investing, cutting, you're flying blind. And blind decisions compound into blind outcomes. It costs you sleep. Here's the irony. You avoid the numbers to reduce anxiety, but avoidance creates anxiety. The fear of the unknown is always worse than the reality. Always. Your brain fills the gap with worst case scenarios. It costs you time. Small problems become big problems when you don't catch them early. A cash flow issue that's fixable in month 1 becomes a crisis by month 4. A margin leak that costs you $5,000 in January costs you $60,000 by December. The longer you avoid, the bigger the cleanup. It costs you credibility because when your board asks a question and you fumble, when an investor wants to talk unit economics and you change the subject, when your team senses you don't really understand the business, that credibility loss compounds as well. It costs you the business you're trying to build because you cannot scale what you cannot see. Now, here's the most important thing I can tell you. The numbers aren't judging you. Your P&L doesn't think you're a bad person, right? Your cash flow statement isn't disappointed in you. These are just numbers. They're information. They're neutral. The story you're telling yourself about what the numbers mean, that's what creates the fear. But the numbers themselves, they're just telling you the truth about where you are right now. And you can't get where you're going if you don't know where you are today. Truth is neutral, and what you do with it is up to you. So if you've been avoiding your numbers, I get it. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you change it. But I need you to be honest with yourself. The avoidance isn't protecting you. It's costing you more than you know. The path forward starts with one decision. I'm going to look. Not judge, not fix everything at once. Just look. Can you make that commitment for today?